This channel supports St. Jude's Research Hospital for Children and is a part of their Play Live charity drive. For more information on how to join as well as how to donate, please head to the description and click the link at the top of it. Remember, any and all support is appreciated, so feel free to give and support in any way you can. Thank you for your participation.
What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and it's September, which means that we're about to get flooded with the rush of fall releases. Lots of different games coming out this fall. A lot of big budget titles, more than I would have thought are coming this year. Like, you're getting a second Titanfall, you're getting a second Dishonored, you're getting another Watch Dogs, Pokemon Sun and Moon is dropping, but you still have the usual suspects, of course, such as your annual Call of Duty, your annual NBA 2K 17, annual NHL game. Still, it's a good mix this year of big budget titles and some smaller projects, like lesser known projects that are coming out. If you're someone who plays a lot of different games in a lot of different genres, you should be highly pleased, and even more so if you play on different platforms, because there's just about something for everybody on this year's schedule. But of course, everybody has their most anticipated, and I want to share with you guys the games that I'm anticipating the most this coming fall. Now, oh damn, I see a game that I didn't realize. See, this is the thing, I'm looking at this list on Game Informers, and it's just daunting. Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. God damn, I forgot that was coming. If you never played Championship Edition Pac-Man, you missed out. Play that thing. Play this. Anyway, let's go into my list before I get sidetracked anymore. I'm going to share with you guys my 5 most anticipated games. There's a lot of games, like I said, that I am interested in, so don't think that this is just it. These are just the ones that I'm probably looking at the most out of everything, or at least I've been waiting for the most. There's still a ton of games on there. First, I want to give honorable mention because there's a game that I am definitely looking forward to, but I don't put it on my top 5 because I'm just so into that game that I don't feel it's necessary to even just add it. And that would be Destiny Rise of Iron, the new expansion that's coming at the near the end of September. They're adding some interesting key features, especially if you're a PvP type of person. Private lobbies, they're letting people establish their own private matches. This is going to be interesting because there's a lot of competitive people. Yes, a lot of people may not know that, but there's a lot of competitive people in the Destiny community who have been begging for this because they want to have their own competition, develop their own leagues, their own tournaments, things like that. So this should be an interesting addition. But on top of that, you're getting new raids, new gear, new missions, new storyline. Looks good. And this is the first Destiny expansion, or first bit of content for Destiny that's going to be exclusive to the Xbox 360. I'm sorry, not 360, Xbox One and the PS4. You're no longer going to be getting content on Xbox 360 and PS3. From now on, Bungie is completely committed to this current generation of consoles, or the consoles that'll be coming soon. So yeah, you don't have to worry about OTech holding the game back. It'll be interesting to see how that's going to pan out. But yes, that's an honorable mention for me. Now let's get into the top 5 list. So number 5 is Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1, my anticipation is weird for that game because it has nothing to do with the multiplayer, even though I've played the current is it alpha, beta it is what it is. I get so confused by the terms because they all throw out these different terms for these things. But I played the beta, had fun with it. Yeah, it has its issues, and I'll discuss that in a separate video. But the thing that makes me anticipate this the most is the World War I environment and the story. I want to see how they tell the story of the World War I campaign. It's going to be interesting, especially since the Harlem Hellfighters are supposed to be included in this. It's a piece of history I was not aware of, but I'm glad that they have decided to show us about these African American fighters who were the most decorated regiment in World War I. Don't hear that talked about a lot, so I'm curious to see how they tell their story and how they tell the overall story, because there's a lot of good stories in World War I that we don't hear a lot about. Hopefully we will get those in these campaign missions, but definitely looking forward to Battlefield 1. Number 4, Civilization 6. Yes, most people don't know this about me, but I am a big RTS guy. I'm a big sim guy as well, especially when it comes to things like Civilization, where you're world building, developing your own country or city or what have you, having to manipulate different elements of society and things like that. I used to love SimCity to death. Played the hell out of the Sims. I still play stuff like StarCraft and things like that. That was my genre when I was a heavy PC player, and I'm looking forward to Civ 6. In fact, I got Civ 5. I need to fire that up so I can acclimate myself again. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the world building. It's an enjoyable genre for me, and when done right, I can get lost in it for hours. And they do right by the Civ games, and I'm looking forward to them doing that with Civ 6. Number 3, South Park: The Fractured But Whole. Didn't play the other South Park game. I forget the name of it, but I missed out on that. I'm looking forward to playing this one definitely, though, because I heard great things about the other South Park game. Probably pick up the other South Park game just to play it, just so I can see what everybody was in love with. I think I'm gonna love it myself, to be quite honest. But yeah, I just love the style of these games. It's an interesting RPG, different take on the genre, and it just looks great. It looks really, really great, and I just can't wait to play it. Number 2, Final Fantasy 15. I know a lot of people have gotten upset about the delay, but the game still looks great to me. I think this is going to be the Final Fantasy to bring back the genre, but it could be a flop, and that's the thing. We'll see. I mean, they've hit the right notes with me. I like the combat system from the demos that I played. Mind you, the Platinum demo wasn't the best in the world, but there were some things in the Dusky one that I really, really, really liked, and hope that they have improved on and tweaked and things like that. So definitely looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll get a great game out of that. And my number 1 most anticipated game is Mafia 3. Mafia 2 I played. It was a solid game, but from what they've shown in Mafia 3, it looks like they're going to expand things, make a bigger world. And it's funny because some of these things that they're doing were some of my complaints. I thought that while Mafia 2 had a great world, they didn't put enough of it in the game. I didn't think it was a big enough world, and not enough interaction. It looks like in this one they're going to have the world a lot more fleshed out. It looks like the campaign is going to be a lot more dynamic, a lot more choice to it. Interesting, very, very interesting characters in the game. I like the idea of you putting together your own mafia, basically, and having underbosses and having to assign them to certain areas of the city and having to make decisions on like who gets what as you take over territory. I think that's going to be a very interesting mechanic in the game. See how that goes. I'm gonna try to keep everybody on my team. It may not happen. It may, definitely got to keep Vito. You know what? I may end up playing like the gameplay that we see and just saying "fuck you" to the Irish dude, because I don't know. I'm always gonna have an affinity for Vito playing through as him, and I don't know. The voodoo chick seems cool. Maybe I should cut her loose though, 'cause she's voodoo. I don't know. That would be interesting to see how she reacts like she probably puts a spell on you or anything. But it just looks like they have a lot of story and some very, very good characters, and the missions look much more appealing than what they were in Mafia 2, which wasn't a bad game. So that makes me even more hyped. Can't wait to play it. But those are my top 5 games. What are you guys' top 5 games? So, as always, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.